before I finish grinding that, I thought I'd show you kind of what I do when I come across and when I do butt joints like this. Butt joints. Yeah, and by the way, the cab corners and the rocker panels are looking pretty snazzy, if you tell me, if you ask me. And that's how the inside looks. Got both sides done. So, one thing you don't want to do when you're butt joining is to have both panels completely touching each other and welding across that and then grinding it all off. Grinding your weld off, because maybe, yeah, I'll just have to show you sometime what it does when you do that. It will basically crack apart because there's no meat of the weld there to hold it together. Some people make a hem, have a hemming tool. You can do it that way. What I do and have been doing for a while, and it works really good, is first off, when you're putting your piece on, cut the cab a tad under or less than what you actually need, and lay your new piece on top of it. Get some stuff tacked up here and there to kind of hold it in place where you need it. Something you want to be in. Something you want to keep in. Now, something you want to watch out is so you don't weld it in, with this crooked here, and you got less gap here than here. Definitely don't want that. So make sure it's tacked in place. Then take your cutoff wheel and cut it basically. You can either cut through both of them a little bit lower and cut through both of them, this piece and this piece, while they're lapped on top of each other. You can cut all the way through, or you can just cut. Then I would usually cut basically cut the cab to fit, so this fits in there with a blade width gap. You want a blade width gap, and I'll show you here. You can tell there's a millimeter or so gap right there, and it looks like I welded it from the inside, but I welded it from the outside. It's just the bead. When you have a gap, it will come right through the gap and bind the two together. Otherwise, when you weld this and you grind almost down to nothing left, you still got stuff holding, still got meat of the weld holding the patch panel to whatever you're welding to. And that's how I do it. Well, I guess I'll show you guys some more how to do butt joins. I don't know why I keep saying butt joins. Butt joints. I'm bad with words, so. Bad with words, not good with words. Something like that. You guys will just have to put up with it. Anyways, I'm going to be helping him do these quarter panels, rear quarter panels. These will have long butt joints on them, so that'd be interesting, I guess, if you guys follow along with this car. I will definitely be doing some videos on when we do that outside. Right now he's working on doing some of the inner work. Rear floor pan, which they don't make. Okay. Oh, don't go in the comments and be like, man, that's some crappy work. Hey, this is like literally his first time doing metalwork like this, or I should say welding thin sheet metal. So I give him credit. I think he's doing a real good job for the first time. Plus this car is like, I mean, she's got serious issues. That one's bad. That one's bad. Both quarters are bad. Supports are bad. This support is bad. I told him I would just scrap this body, sell it whatever you can get out of it, and get something better to start out with. But he's gonna keep going at her. There's times where he's like, this is like way too much work, but yeah, like I told him, he's get a better cab, but he's gonna keep going at her. So don't be roasting these welds. These are what you get when you become a beginner. So we all start somewhere. I give him a lot of credit, actually. He's put a lot of time in it. Plus, this definitely wouldn't be acceptable for me, but he says he's gonna do, this is his personal car, by the way. He said he's gonna put seam sealer over this and Raptor line or undercoat the whole body, the whole underside. So you won't see that, but that's a big job for first time getting into it. Here's a seam sealer. Same stuff. That's the same stuff I bought for this right here. Yeah, we're still waiting on floor pans on this thing. It's a customer's work. Trying to think of anything else I want to show on this thing. I mean, yeah, she's just going. That literally doesn't bother me. Like, I wouldn't do the work like that. But this is his car. First time doing it. And he has his handful. He wants to do it himself. So I'm like all for it. Plus it's my dad, so hey, we all got to start somewhere. So I thought I'd give you an update of what's going on around here. Got to finish that corner over there, and this thing will be almost ready for, well, what am I thinking? No, it's not ready at all. You got to do the whole inside yet. Plus, cut a hole in the roof. This thing right here is waiting to get bought if somebody wants to come give me $500 for it. I know what I have. No, seriously, I will not be using this cat bed. I went and looked at it in Michigan, and from the picture, I got it for $100. In the pictures, oh, it didn't look that bad. Well, when I got there, yeah, he should almost gave it away. But I bought it anyways because I was all the way up there. And if I do end up using this for parts, I might use this back rail because not sure if I can get that online. But I can get bed sides, inner wheel wells, all these strips, and probably make custom. Probably have to cut those down for so the bed sits lower. For the newer frame, yeah, whatever. That's another story. I'll get to that when we do the bed. But that's the bed I got right now. She's toast. But if somebody wants this thing, let me know. Definitely could probably do something with it, but it needs a lot of work. There is a friend of mine would be kind of like family, I guess. But he's out in Iowa, and he's got a junkyard close to him where they got a whole bunch of long beds and short beds. So I will be making a trip out there and be looking at seeing what all he has. I've seen some pictures of the stuff, and he's got quite a few beds for this year. This bed right here actually looks like somebody tried to make a short bed out of a long bed, because that wrinkle over there does not look factory. Looks a little excessive. Might make a trip out to Iowa, yeah, and look what that junkyard has. We might just film that and take you guys along for the ride. That's about it for this one. Thought I'd just let you guys know what's up. Finally got those cab corners in, and everything is ground down, all the welds. We are basically ready for the next step. So until then, we'll see ya. So this is what we're going to be doing to the roof. Something like that. Maybe back a bit farther. This is out of a Ford Explorer. Sunroof. Well, I should probably make sure that I don't have this on reversed backwards, not the right way. I should probably make sure of that. I'll figure that out, and next video we'll cut a hole in the roof. See ya. Have a good one.